Hi, I'm Vanessa McCleary, Vice President of Real Estate Development for the CDC, and welcome to the CDC Experience. I am here today with my good friend, Kristen Washington. Kristen and I knew each other casually, sort of. When I was working at the city of Tampa, I remember her coming in and wanting to develop some lots. When I left the city, I met Kristen again when I came to work at the CDC. And we have been working on affordable housing together for a while. So, welcome, Kristen.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, the way I met you was you were working with investors to develop real estate, and you have a unique perspective on that. So, tell us about how you work with investors.
Yeah, so it became my niche because I was working first with developers before I was working with the investors. We were building houses and building market homes. And I started to realize the challenge in our community with individuals being able to afford housing. Not only before rent um, increased or there was a rise in rent and we have the housing crisis that we have now, it's actually always been there. And it's just been actually going up from that point. So I realized, hey, listen, there has to be an opportunity here for me and my builders to take our experience, to take our knowledge and our certifications to help others to get into housing and build generational wealth. So I decided to kind of go down the lane of working with investors to help build housing. My investors, I can tell you at that time, we had about 80% of our investors were minority, and we were helping them to build generational wealth through real estate. And this is where you came in, because in my research, I found that there was a program that you had started with the city of Tampa that allowed me to come in and with my investors and developers to take our expertise in our quality homes and put them on affordable housing lots for individuals using the down payment assistance program and going through the first time home buyers program with the housing counseling agencies. So that's where I met you and practically tracked you down to come look at our houses to see what the product is that we have available and what we could actually contribute towards the affordable housing initiative within the city of Tampa. And from there, it just blossomed into this wonderful relationship where we have grown into building a lot more than just 1 to 2 to 3 affordable houses a year. Now we're averaging anywhere from 30 to 40 for our housing project right now, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited where we came from. I'm excited about this opportunity to get the word out because I noticed that the community didn't know that affordable housing was available. Affordable housing has actually always been available, but they just didn't know where to go find the information. So, although we still have some hurdles to jump over, we have actually done, I think, uh, a great service to the community at going out there, creating seminars, educating people on affordable housing and down payment assistance. But that's my mission, that's my ministry, and so I have to say I'm excited that, and I feel that meeting you and getting involved with the city of Tampa has really grown that initiative and has done a really good service to the community.
And I think one of the misnomers about affordable housing is that it's an inferior quality.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when you took me out to see that first home, I was just so impressed with the granite countertops and the wood cabinets with the soft flows, and just talk about the quality of the housing that is being produced at an affordable price,
Right.
not cheap quality.
So exactly. So when we build our houses, we don't feel just because you're getting a home at a lower price, you get lesser quality in the home. Our affordable houses receive exactly the same quality product that our market homes. And when I say market home, I'm talking about our homes that are in a higher register of maybe $350,000 or more. Our affordable housing still receives granite countertops. They still, like you said, receive soft close cabinets. What I also love is we have these open floor plans, high ceilings, recessed lighting. We have tile flooring, carpet in the bedrooms. So we don't shy away from that. Just because you are buying a lesser price doesn't mean that you get a home with lesser value in it, right? So those days of laminate countertops, we didn't do that. We don't shy away from that. We give you everything that we give our market homes.
So When I met up with you again, because we did work together when I was at the city, and then I came over to work with the CDC, and lo and behold, you were the realtor. So, how did that come about?
Networking and knowing and having a relationship actually with the Coneys for a while with CDC and just meeting with Ernest and also with James Ransom. We just came together and we had a conversation about what we had to offer. And Ernest, actually, I initially met Ernest in building because they were looking for developers to help them to develop affordable housing. And that's when our first meeting was initiated, where we came to the table and we told them what we could offer. And that relationship just took off from there.
So, we are talking about affordable housing, and if you have any questions or you want to reach out to us, please go on our website at cdcoftampa.org. Look us up on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. So, you can send your questions in, reach out to me, let me know any questions that you have for either me or for Kristen. And Kristen, your company that you work with is?
EXP Realty.
And how long have you been with EXP?
So I have been with EXP Realty almost 7 years now. And within that organization, we have really, you'll find that there's a lot of additional EXP Realty agents in the area that are also involved in affordable housing. We've grown that division and we're still growing it to assist with the neighborhood and the local communities all over actually now in affordable housing and helping other agents and the community understand how to access down payment assistance.
And what do you say to someone who thinks that they can't afford a home?
Okay, that's a very good question. And on this question, I'm going to direct this to you and the audience. So, to the the fact that there is no affordable housing is what is being said. That is not the case. If you're interested, first of all, in purchasing your home, there are some steps that we ask that you to take that I recommend that you look into when you're starting your search for affordable housing or housing period. When it comes to affordable housing, when we say that, there is a specific amount of 300,000 or below of housing that we have available for those who qualify for the first time home buyers program. Now, I want to make this very clear that there's two things that I recommend that anyone who's interested in housing do. One, interview your lender and interview your realtor. Ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask what affordable housing programs are available. Don't be afraid to ask the realtor if they know about down payment assistance and how to access it. It is okay to ask those questions because if you don't, you could be actually leaving money on the table. So there's a couple of few steps that we actually recommend. One, you want to reach out to the local housing counseling agencies in your area. And in this case, within the city of Tampa, you have Salita's House, you have the Housing Alliance, you have Reach, and we might have a fourth coming online with this with Faith National
National Faith
Faith
Home
Home
Buyers.
Buyers.
Hmm.
So these agencies provide the guidance and the counseling that you need to go into home ownership. Once you go through their first time home buyers program, you are actually able to access down payment assistance funds available through the city of Tampa. There are funds available through Hillsborough County. There's a number of down payment assistance programs that are available that you're able to stack on top of each other to help you purchase your home. When it comes to the lender representation, the lenders are preferred lenders with the city of Tampa, have in-house, some of them have in-house programs where they also offer you additional assistance on top of what you're receiving from the local municipality. So that information, just knowing that that money is out there and it's available to you, you want to ask your realtor, do they know about that? And are they preferred realtors with the city of Tampa so that you can access those funds? Same thing with the lenders. So that's your first initiative and what you want to start doing, as well as working with the housing counseling agency to get you prepared for home ownership.
And again, if you have any questions about this or if you want to reach out to us, please connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. This video will be on YouTube so people can go back and get that information again. On our website, We do develop real estate. And so if you go to cdcoftampa.org and you go to the real estate page, you will see affordable homes that we are developing. And I really like what you were saying. And I think it's also important that people know that those programs don't just exist in the city of Tampa, but the city of Largo. We just had a buyer that got about $57,000 in down payment assistance from the city of Largo. In St. Pete, there are programs available. So all the municipalities are offering these programs. And I know that you and I have both seen that we've had people qualify for up to $150,000 in down payment assistance. So if you're buying a home at $300,000 and you get 150 in down payment assistance, so now your mortgage is 150, that is so much cheaper than rent. And there are so many people that just don't realize you don't have to struggle with rent.
Right.
This affordable housing crisis, do you see it ending anytime soon?
I don't. I see that it's going to take game changers like us to continue to help, but with the economy and the inflation, this is constant. This is going to be a constant issue. This is something that we're going to have to continue to actually evolve as an organization, the city, to help people bridge the gap that they're experiencing right now in closing costs, down payment assistance, and even in their rental assistance. Because we're talking about affordable housing as if, for just purchasing a home. But do know there's money out there as well for you to receive assistance for rental assistance. This is available. This is again our mission. What we want to do is make sure everybody understands that the funds are available, that there's people here to help you. Um, Please don't hold off on looking into home ownership, because it is historically, you'll see that prices continue to go up. They don't go down. So you don't want to hold out and wait on looking for housing, because that gap is just going to get further and further away from us, right? So as Vanessa already mentioned, and the fact that some people may ask, okay, well, is there a lot of red tape? Well, you have to go through the housing counseling agency and the education that we provide. I don't consider that a burden. I consider that a help to make sure that we don't set you up for failure. So you want to go through that so you understand what it means to be a homeowner. But the fact that you could be receiving anywhere, again, like you said, in any local municipality, when it comes to Pasco, Polk County, wherever it may be, you could be receiving anywhere from $50,000 up to $175,000 plus to help you purchase a home. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You just have to reach out to the right people, and you have to just get involved. And we're giving you all the tools and the steps in order to do that. So please feel free to reach out to us. Again, I'm Kristen Washington. I'm with eXp Realty. My phone number is, I'll give it, is 813-484-2774. I am more than happy to share the information and the steps of where to go to get affordable housing and to get your assistance.
So, one last question. When you offer your services to someone who's looking to buy, do they have to pay you?
They do not. They do not have to pay me. In a matter of fact, especially when it comes to affordable housing, no one should be paying any realtor for their services to help them purchase a home. So no, we do not charge a fee for us to represent you to help you find housing.
Well, thank you, Kristen. This has been another CDC experience, and we thank you for joining us again. Look for us on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, cdcoftampa.org. Thanks, and have a good day.